Hello everyone and welcome back to NeoBurgh. In this episode I think we're going to try and fix this traffic issue down here. So it seems to me like there's a bit of a problem with cargo and getting up to Dover, I believe. Because Dover is now one of our, well actually it is our largest city. And Bawtry's close behind it actually. Well, it's not that close to be fair. It's about 300 off, but it's fourth largest, and Bawtry's just down the road. What I've been thinking is similar to the Burglar Marsh and Alford lines, which go through in a tunnel. I think what we're going to need to do is set up a cargo depot, maybe up here, so that we can deliver both to Dover up here and then Bawtry over here. And that way, we should be able to hopefully reduce down a lot of the traffic here. So without further ado, I'm just going to crack on and get on with doing that. So we'd need two lines. So if we set this up to have two more stops. Something like this. And then this will allow us to put in not only some more terminal space, which would be good. So if we just delete this road a little bit further back, and then what we can do is put in some larger buildings for these. So cargo buildings, do some large ones on the side here. And then some large ones on this side as well. I wonder whether we could fit a... Maybe we could center these a little bit. Something like that, and then put these ones on the end. Oh, no, maybe not. So the reason that we're putting these buildings on is because each one gives us another 80 cargo space. So that will be good for when we have a lot of stuff here and the trains aren't necessarily coming through as quickly as we'd like them to. So if we can also rework this road a little bit so that we can make it a larger road running through, and then that should be a little bit better for stuff going up. So if we grab the larger of the highway roads, have it go through like so, and then that can still be upgraded, can't it? Yep, good. Then we'll do a connection there. It's a bit of a tight corner, but it should be absolutely fine. And that road can then lead into the city down here. So if we take the larger of the streets and we upgrade this one, considering it's on the end of the right next to the river. I don't think it's going to need to change too often, so that should be good. And then we can do a similar thing out this way. So perhaps if we upgrade this bit, and then we can upgrade these through. And then what we can do here is if we do a road coming out, and then we can link it into that one. And then that's a much better connection through to Swindon from Littlehampton, rather than it always using this way through. So this would be more a way through for Ilkley and what have you. We just need to connect up these roads, so it might be quite nice if we actually do this with the buildings that we've got here, just like this. And then we would want to remove that. So then this all still connects up with everything here. That's absolutely fine. So we would need to create two lines out, one going to Bawtry and one going to Dover. So we're going to need two destinations for these. And we might as well put this one over here. It's very high up. I don't know why it's quite so high up there. We don't want it to be quite so high up compared to this. There's a bit of a hill there, so that's why it's doing that. So hopefully what we can do is avoid the main roads here by going into a bit of a tunnel beforehand. So if we try and connect these up, hopefully it will connect in without a problem. Bridge pillar. No, it's gone way too high in the middle. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's really the wrong way. So it's too much slope there. I mean, that may be the best solution, unfortunately, is doing a bridge down that way. It's a bit annoying that it can't just be a tunnel all the way through. But I guess because we've got this almost like a valley here, and this is on the top of it, it's trying to connect in. Although we've got bridge pillar collision issues. Where are there bridge pillar collisions? Here, somehow. So if we go to that, it's not. That it is, that it's not. No, that it still got bridge pillar collisions there. Not with that one. Not with that one. It might look quite striking if we use that bridge, but I feel like that's one that you would use maybe on like a river. I don't know about through here. Mind you, it's the only one that doesn't have the bridge pillar collision, isn't it? So we're going to have to. And then we're going out down to here, and then through. So if we just do a crossover here, and a crossover up here, interesting that it says it's too much slope. So if we try this maybe on the slope a little bit more. No, too much slope, too much slope. Okay, that'll work, just about. So we want these to be relatively evenly spread out. We could put them where the beams go up, or the pillars, I should say. And then hopefully the one coming back for we could do one ways that way. So then it's they're able to come out of the station. So that's up to Dover. And then we would need another one going up to Bawtry. I wonder whether the Bawtry one can go into a tunnel. So if we try this on this side, coming down to this one, no, could not. So just keep it flat through there. And then what we'll be doing is plugging this one into here. Could not construct. Oh, it's causing issues here. For some reason it was trying to come out at this point, but that seems to have worked. So we'll do this going down. And this way we have a connection to both Bawtry and to Dover. Hopefully that should enable us to have... Oh, they've come apart at that point. That's annoying. Oh well, they should be fine. That should allow us to have less traffic on the roads and get stuff to more of where it needs to go a lot quicker. So if we check the emission zones, annoyingly this is right where the emission zones are, so we'd have to bring it in around this way potentially. But we can use the other trucks which are a little bit slower but hopefully won't have as many emissions. So we could try giving that a go. So if we did some steps on the sides, that way we can build roads either side and not have to worry about it. And up here, where we've taken this road out, we put it back in here potentially. Then hopefully that will still connect through quite well. We've got a weird jutting out road here. don't want. We just want these to connect into this road. Okay. So if we try a similar thing here. So we'll try and connect these up to this road. And then this way we have a pretty fast connection through here. Just do a little access road for this one, considering that's where the entrance to the actual train station is. And we'll need to have probably, how many of these are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We might be able to push them out a little bit further. So if we check out where they are. Yeah, we might be able to push these further out, which should then cover more space. That should be enough. Maybe we need one in the middle. Somewhere like here. Right, okay, so that was, what, 5 of them? We could maybe do some going one way and some going the other. So I'll build this out from the main road, so then hopefully it doesn't affect it. Put some buildings on, because trains can take quite a lot of stuff. And then we'll put some entrances. some exits. We'll put a through road as well. And what we might as well do is change this up a little bit actually. I think what we can do here is if we have the main road connecting here, and then we have these connect up, and I'll have to flip these around, that's absolutely fine. There we go. So I'll do like a road out here. Have this connect in. Like so. Turn these around. And then what we could do is have, which one's the large road? This one's the large road. Come through. Too much slope, we can't upgrade that bit. We can effectively downgrade it though to one of these smaller roads. And we can have that connect in there. And this one can come through. And then we'll plug this one into that one there. And then this way, if we have any more roads come out this way, we can actually build it in here. In fact, we may as well build that through. We can plug it in down this way. Something like that. So we've got a way through down this way, but also a way through up to that way. Okay, so now we've got, to be fair, quite a big stop for Dover. We just need to connect those in. So if we allow these to go to, not number 7, number 5, and connect these in one by one. Was it this one? I think this one is already connected, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll be connecting these in to the main city. Put this one on number 4, this one on number 3. And we're trying to push these out further so that they cover more of the area. Put this one on number 2, and it can go to number 1 as well. So finally then, we would have number 9 and number 10 fill up and go to this middle one. So we'll need to put a number of vehicles on these in order to actually make use of the train lines that come through. What we could do is, if we continue this down here, we could then have a road come off that connects into here, and hopefully that will allow road. No, I was hoping that stuff would come back that way, but it doesn't. Oh, right. So that should allow our trains to bring stuff up to here, and then it be disseminated out to the different stops on in the area. If we get right, we would need to have this connect in. Construction not possible. Why is that not possible? How bizarre. Right, so... Oh, we don't have a crossover here. Do we not? Why is it causing collisions? Well, we want to connect that in there. So then this can allow trains onto it. But we also want to keep that going out down this way. We might as well go both ways. Ah, autosave strikes again. Right, so if we connect that up there, and we do a separate road here, that'll connect in there, then we can have trains going both ways if we really want to. I'm a little bit worried about down here. If I can't do a crossover, then we can't have the trains go backwards and forwards. Okay, that's worked. So we'll just put a non-one-way stop on that one. Then we'll just put in the stops going up to Alfred. Ah, we haven't done up here either. with the crossovers. There we go. So if we do one going up to Dover, down here, we want it to go to number 7. And it can use number 8 as an additional. We want it to fill up on, well actually, to be fair, everything apart from the initial stuff. So these main ones. And then up here we want it to go to number 1 and it can go to number 2 if it has to. It's just going to drop off. So this one's the cargo rail for Dover. In fact, cargo rail would need 0 something. We'll need to check what number that is. So this is the second one, apparently. Even though I don't think it is. Surely the one going to Burgh Marsh is the second one. Ah, it's because I've called it bricks. When in reality it's not really bricks. But that one's number 3 and it links in quite nicely. So we'll keep it like that. Right, so with these all connected up now, we just need a few trains on that. So if we go with probably just the diesels should be fine. We'd want boxcars, take it down to mediocre. And then we could also maybe do with a flat car because Dover wants bricks. Oh, and it also wants fuel, so actually we could do with a flat car and a tank car. There we go, pop that one on the Dover. And we just need a depot somewhere. Depot anywhere? There. So we'll use these ones. I think 10 should do for the beginning. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 2 on each of these. Hopefully, this should reduce the emissions in Dover and allow it to grow even further. We'll do a depot up here as well. I think it's a sound investment, considering Dover's now one of the largest cities in the game. And we'll leave it at that for Dover, I think. We just need to name these. So, cargo road, something Dover. Then if we check these are up to 14 now. So this would be number 15. It'll go up to 20 actually. That's pretty cool. 16. 17. 18. 19. Am I missing one? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ah, okay, just 19 then. Never mind. I think with Dover, I'd quite like them to be variations of like greens. So go with like a dark green and a light green and a very faint green and that green, and yeah, we can keep it as that green. So different greens for Dover. That's quite nice. Might as well take that and make that also a green. And then we would need a line from here up to Bawtry. So again, over here it can use number 5, and we want it to fill. And then up here it can use number 1, use number 2 as if it must, and then we just need to build in the actual vehicle depot. So let's get on with that. What I might do is do a straight road out this way, because it matches where that's going. Something like this. And then we'll do a road in there, and a road in here. I don't know how many Bawtry would need, so if we double check, if we put like 1 down here, 1 up here, and then maybe 1 over this way. Is that going to cover everything? No, not really, because we've still got stuff in the corners over here. Same with over here. So that's fine, we'll do something like that. And that's 5 in its own right as well. There we go. I'll tell you what, this is going to be very future-proof, to be honest with you. I don't see this needing much upgrades going forward. So that's something at least. Okay. I suppose we don't really need that road there, so what we could do is just have a straight road here, and then connect these in either end, or maybe not. Right. Have this connect into this road here. And then we've got a direct route into Bawtry. What we could do is connect in some of these on this side. So I don't know whether this would go underneath potentially. I wonder whether we could go over the top here, no? Maybe not. But that could at least allow us a different way through, especially for stuff from down here. In fact, take out this thing. And what we can do is connect these up here. Through this way. So if we bring that one out straight, and then it can connect in here like so. We could then do a road through here, which can then go out this way. Towards those other cities down here. So that's another way for Bawtry to go out if it really wants to. It's a bit of a shame here that we can't go over. Maybe that'll be fine. We'll see how that does. So hopefully that will allow things to get in and out of Bawtry a little bit easier. Right. So we need to put in a few connections here to the which ones? haven't we used that one? This one here. This one. That's a nice easy one, at least. Go with number 4 here. Go there. Go with number 7. Oh. Number 9. Go there. That one we haven't connected up. Let's use number 11. Let's mix it up a little bit. Go there. I mean, this stuff's currently coming down from up there, so hopefully this will be quite a good little connection in for Bawtry to get some more cargo. That's the hope, at least. So this is cargo rail. Number something Bawtry. Number 4. And these are cargo road. Number 20. Bawtry. Number 21. Number 22. Number 23. Number 24. Okay, so if we're going through these, down here, it's going to number 6. We want it to also use number 5 as a spot. Number 7, it can use number 8 and fill up. Number 4 can use number 3, fill up. Number 9 can use number 10 and fill up. Number 2 can use number 1 and fill up. And then hopefully we've got these all covered. Let's just check the Dover ones. We haven't put that as fill up. Okay. So we would need some vehicles for this one. In fact, we just put a depot down here. Get 10 of these. Put 2 on each one. And then we'll keep an eye out as to which ones are... We can delete that actually. I thought that would be a faster way through, but it just isn't. Which is fine. Perhaps if we connected these together, then it will go that way. Nope, still doesn't. Mind you, we just took out that road, so maybe if we put the road back in. Aha, it does now. Okay. So we need to put some trains on this train line. Bawtry takes boxcar stuff and fuel. So we will need to get them... No, not those. These ones. Boxcar stuff. And fuel. There we go. Bawtry, if Dover's green, I guess Bawtry could be maybe a blue colour. Like various different blues. In fact, that's already quite a blue, but there we go. So we'll let those excuse me, roll out, and we can also get rid of probably the lines here. We'll let these train lines take over first, and then we'll move them across. This is primarily using the wrong one. We wanted to use number 5 and then use number 6 as a bonus. There we go. Happy days. Right, that should hopefully allow us to move away from having all these trucks get in the way. I can see that the Dover line's already starting to move its way out, although it's going on the wrong side, but hey ho. We didn't actually colour the vehicles, so if we go into these quickly, we can colour them. Let's just colour the Dover ones green and the Bawtry ones blue. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Cool. Yeah, so the trains are making their way up. It's got quite a high hill, quite a steep slope to climb, so struggling a little bit, but it'll be okay. Maybe we can put some signals in here to keep them moving. Where's the split here? There. Oh. Just sounds like a car horn. Alright, these are slowly making their way through. We should colour these other ones as well, something unique rather than just both having them red. But yeah, stuff is starting to make its way through to the stop up here. We just need these trains to fill up. Which, to be fair, they've got quite a lot of stuff to pick up. 75 here. There's quite a lot of fuel to go to Dover. So hopefully that train's on its way down. Maybe we need to put another fuel train on for Dover. Bawtry does want fuel, doesn't it? Yeah. Maybe it's because it's coming directly from here. So maybe we need to remove this before it will actually work, so to speak. Maybe we could put a line into up here. If we move it, then it will be pushed out to the different stops that we've just put in. We should probably put a lot of these in the depot now that they're not going to get used. Let's just try and get ones that are empty. Whoops, I didn't mean to put all of them in there, but anyway. Those can be removed now. We no longer need that line. Goodbye cargo line to Dover. We don't have one to... Bawtry from here, do we? No. Oh yeah, how is the food doing? Let's just double check. Supplies are not really coming through from over there, so maybe that needs some more. Maybe like 2 more. Kesgrove Farm. Oh, that's up the other side of the map, isn't it? That's fine. This needs some more vehicles. In fact, why don't we swap these over to the larger vehicles. Mind you, we'd have to adapt the stop at the other side, so we'll just make them put some more on. In fact, this is also quite busy. We got a lot of tools and goods coming down this way, which is good. Does that stop on its way back, actually? And drop off for these? I hope so. Anyway, let's just double check how these are doing. So we've got a lot of fuel here to be taken through. So these are starting to roll out. We just had our first lot of fuel come through. Got another train here ready to pick up some more fuel. Got a train taking bricks, and that should hopefully do the trick. We have a fuel facility here, don't we? And ooh, an oil refinery down here, and a fuel refinery over here. Oil well there. We could create something here. Potentially. But I think we'd have to wait till next time for that one. How's this lot doing? Right, so we've got a lot of different stuff ready to go. Hopefully this lot will be able to cope with all the cargo that's making its way up there. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. And we've sorted out the traffic down here, so that was our main sort of thing that we were trying to sort out down here, so that's good. Maybe next time we can look at improving the connections into Littlehampton as well, so that we have individual lines going to these stops rather than one that goes to both, or all three. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. These are working really quite well, and hopefully they're going to make a decent amount of money. We just need to keep an eye on the fuel coming in, because I wonder how these are doing over here. These are sending 100% to everywhere. Only 96% is getting through to Littlehampton. How's that possible? Surely more's getting through to Littlehampton. What about this one? It's only doing about 200. That's a little bit strange. But hopefully we can get more going that way now. We have these connections up here. So yeah, watch this space. I think we're going to be doing really quite well with the trains coming through this way. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing. Let me know what you think with your thumbs. If your thumbs don't cut it, then leave a comment. And until next time, have a good one. Thanks. Goodbye.